All right. A very warm welcome I bid to Madam Rohani and everyone. So our group will be presenting on internship during COVID-19 perspectives from former UTP interns. So my group member consists of myself, Azhar, Maychelle, Syakil, Husni, and Musaib. So without further ado, let me begin. So, COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus, is an ongoing pandemic which was first identified in Wuhan, China on December 2019. And besides causing a global social and economic disruption, it also severely impacted the education industry, particularly student internship programs in various fields in Malaysia. So basically, students who were still undergoing internship on 16 March of this year onwards did not anticipate a pandemic or the effects it would have on their experience. So therefore, students are forced to adapt to the changes due to this pandemic. So these are, next is the objectives. So these are the objectives of our project, which is to identify the experience of UTP interns, to identify the important factors in internship, to identify the working arrangements of UTP interns, as well as to identify the challenges faced during internship by these respective UTP interns. So these objectives will be tally with the rest of our findings here. So with that, that's all for my part. Next, I will pass to Husni to present on the literature review. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Husni and I will present the literature review. Uh, we retrieved the article, The Impact of COVID-19 Pandemic on Internship Activities at Health Organization in Saudi Arabia. In this article, it stated that to keep up the social distancing and the needed of person in the location, the organization used the virtual and online internship activities, which is consists of virtual gathering, non-clinical research, online meeting, and working from home. The internship have for the internship that use this strategy have their flexible working hours, and they are encouraged to use the to follow the active learning system. Next slide. So in majority of intern in health sector in Saudi Arabia, which is 64%, have their internship in the public health sector, while 29% the internship have been in the organization that provide the health service for their employees, and 6% of the internship deal their internship in the private health sector. None of the organization dropped their internship program, and they also responded with in manners. That's all my part. I will pass the methodology to Syakil.
Hello, my name is Syakil. So I will be presenting about the methodology aspect of our project, specifically our data collection method. And our proposed method is questionnaire. So questionnaire is a commonly used method in data gathering where respondents are required to provide answers to a series of questions. And in our questionnaire, there are like three kinds of questions that will be used, which includes fixed alternative, open scaled, and open-ended questions. So there are several benefits attached to the usage of questionnaires, one of which is the ability to project the survey to a wide range of people, resulting in a higher number of varied responses. Besides that, the relative cost of questionnaires are quite low, especially if it is done online through tools such as Google Forms or SurveyMonkeys. And last but not least, it does not require any face-to-face interaction. So for individuals who are concerned with identity protection, will benefit massively through the usage of questionnaires. So that is all from my part. I will pass the floor to the next presenter.
Hello, I'm Maychelle, and I'll be explaining the second part of the methodology. So here, in total, we have 30 respondents where there are 20 different companies. Right? We asked them to rate their overall internship experience as well as the breakdown of the experiences. Right? So here we found out that most of the students work from office at first, but after the pandemic, they changed to work from home and also scheduled rotation. Next. overall, the students are happy with the company, even with the COVID-19 situation. And based on their expectations, comments, and recommendation, we found out that what we can conclude from this survey is COVID-19 affects the internship experience for all of the students, whereby after COVID hit, it was a shock for everyone, and they didn't get any clear instructions on what to do. Also, the structure for intern went off since it is work from home. Students have hard time finishing their SIP and even finding project for their SIP. So that's all for methodology. I invite Musaib to explain the next slide.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Musaib and I will be acknowledging about the findings of our project. So for the findings, will be focusing on advantages and disadvantages of internship during COVID-19. So for the benefits, the company is implementing work from home, have provided students with a safe work-based learning experience that is grounded in an authentic task or project for an organization. Online internships also can provide students with a lot of experience engaging in online project management and communication. Also, the students don't need to bear the travel costs and also the housing costs, as they will be working from home and they won't be traveling to the company location, so they can save that cost. So in case of disadvantages, there is lack of in-person relationship buildings. Students face immersions in physical and cultural space of an organization. Next. So coming to the challenges, the interns face a lot of difficulties while managing schedule and time, as they cannot while working from home, they cannot differentiate between the working hours and the household activities. So it is very difficult for them to manage schedule and time due to procrastinations as well. There is also inability to maintain gap between personal and professional life due to the household distractions that occur when you work from home. Also, there is lack of supervision and direction because of the busy schedule of the supervisors when they are working from home. There is lack of motivation and long-term vision due to not being able to have a face-to-face sessions with their colleagues and other experienced people in the company. They also face lack of communication and coordination between the team members, wherein they cannot communicate, quite frequently regarding the project, and due to which they face difficulties while completing the project. Next slide. So to overcome these challenges, we have set some certain recommendations, which is one is set work days and hours and maintain regular business hours, wherein the interns can separate the office hours and also their other time for managing other household activities. They can also maintain gap between people and between personal and professional life by having a separate workspace which they can lock themselves in, and also place a do not disturb signboard at the back of the door. They can also remain in close communication with their supervisors by emailing them on daily basis about their progress they have made during the day. They can also write some long-term financial and career goals, wherein they can, which will help them to have a certain goal they need to work on. Also, they can confirm their priorities and tasks with their respective supervisors and colleagues before setting off to complete them, in order to avoid the mistakes and to be acknowledged about what they need to do in the future. So that's all from my side. Thank you, and have a nice day.